I blame him for the moonlit sky and the dream that died with the Goose's flight, and I'm probably right in blaming Doctor WHeasel for all manner of cosmic disaster and misadventure, since with Advick Goose, he's responsible for all heap of trouble the universe over. And now, one more universe over, he's been causing chaos in Dovemen's Coat City, as Doctor WHeasel has finally come face to face with his double in Doppelweasel, Part 5. Can I just be the first to admit to being utterly confused by this situation?
I don't think you'll be the last, Doctor. Those two just landed. Dash Weasel and Dr. Wings Peckov. They're our identical duplicates. How is this even possible? Yes, I was rather wondering that myself, my lately feathered double.
Don't give them the time of day, Peckov. This Doctor WHeasel and Advick Goose are clearly part of an insidious plot by Emperor Spang to undermine our resistance.
No, Dash. The Doctor and his companion are travellers from another time, another place, and they share your distaste for despotism. They're clearly not your enemies. They are probably your greatest allies against Spang.
They are? Wizard! Right, everyone climb aboard the sparkling Sprint. It's long past time we went to Triboria and met up with Prince Barry. Look here, Dashed Weasel. You're rather assuming that I'm going to go along with your harebrained schemes. Me and the Goose here, we don't intend to come to planet Withy.
Pongo?
Same difference. You see, Dash, we had a spot of Weasel's trouble, and we just beached up in your universe. The sooner I can get my ship back, the sooner we can be out of here, and back to somewhere with copious eggnog, souffles, and custard. If you'll pardon my French, this Pongo place all seems a bit too camp for my tastes.
Doctor, both you and Dash are forgetting one more complication in your respective plans. You're in my city, where Velveeta's word is law!
Come off it, Velveeta. You kidnapped the Doctor thinking he was me. Ha! You're crossed just because I wrote that op-ed piece I wrote in the Daily Pongo Times about your stupid beard being more stupid than a stupid thing. But, Dovemen, tell me this. Aren't you all a lot more cross with Emperor Spang? Doesn't his evil rule just make you want to grab the nearest battle axe and dive in formation straight towards his Imperial Palace's defensive laser web? And rather than taking this admittedly golden opportunity to shove me in your windy dungeon, wouldn't you rather say, today is the day the Dovemen reclaim the skies from crooked Spang and make Pongo great again?
Dash Weasel! If I'd not heard it with my own feathered ears! Oh, the sky hells with it! Come, my proud Dovemen! Grab your weapons, your armour, and packed lunch. We fly for the Imperial Palace at once!
Windy dungeon? Were you talking about his bum? No, Doctor. He really has this windy dungeon. Why do you think I made such a filthy reference? Is that the sort of thing you'd do in your universe?
Too right. There's never a bottom reference Doctor WHeasel can keep his filthy mouth away from.
Shut up, Advick, or I'll fetch you such a slap your beak will be spinning for weeks. Anyway, Dash, Peckov, great speech and all, and the Dovemen really went for it. But you're a lot like me in more than handsome appearances and devil-may-care heroics. I've recognised a spot of demagoguery, and frankly your cunning blandishments don't cut the mustard with me. Fly straight towards almost certain crispy laser death? Count me out. That is, unless there's a quid pro quo you can offer me. Meanwhile, in the private throne room of the spacious and suspiciously festively decorated Imperial Palace, Emperor of all Pongo and the Outer Realms, Spang the Irrelevant, is greeted with some troubling news from his robotic drone troopers. All hail Spang, tyrannical, lightly reasonable, and questionable Emperor. Imperial Space Command has received a radio burst from War Rocket LaFlora. Prime Minister Krantor has been assassinated by Doctor WHeasel.
What? That is utterly unacceptable! Have someone executed for this incompetence! I don't care who. Just toss them into the nearest vaporization vat and be done with it! Oh, and have Krantor's next clone activated. I do so detest being without my most senior public administrator.
As you command, most imperious and unpredictable ruler of the cosmos, so shall it be, my Emperor.
What more is there, Trooper Alpha Psi 9? Can you not see I am occupied with the business of state?
A billion apologies, most enlightened despotic overlord. Before his temporary demise, Krantor had confirmed that Prince Barry of Triboria has, for many weeks now, been in league with Doctor WHeasel's rebellion against your most reasonable autocracy. What is more, he suspects Prince Velveeta's kidnapping of the other weasel we encountered forms part of the rebellion's final act of insurgency against you.
Intolerable! Dispatch my Imperial Guard to Triboria! They are to deforest that entire perfidious orb and eliminate every single Triborian. Every single one, save for Prince Barry. Let's see how ruling over a dead kingdom cools his ardor for insurrection.
As you commanded, so shall it be. Triboria will burn.
Cunning deal, Doctor. Really cunning. You help our Dash overthrow this Emperor Spang, and in return he helps us find and fix the Weasel so we can get out of this primary coloured metallic nightmare.
Yeah, I guess he is a decent weasel when he comes down to it.
Dash! How much longer before you reach the Imperial Palace? I want to make sure my lasers fully charged in time.
Gale, we are not going there directly. We need to get to Triboria first. Prince Barry would never forgive me if his men didn't get a crack at Spang as well. Dash? Who is this furry vision of delight? I don't believe we've been introduced. Oh, Doctor, this is my best girl and all-American sweetheart, Gale Ardent. Gale, this is Doctor WHeasel, my slightly less handsome and marginally smarter double from another universe bubble.
Doctor WHeasel, a pleasure to meet such a learned and striking fellow.
The pleasure will be all mine, Gale Arden. So lovely. Why, even your name sounds like a...
Proprietary brand of oven cleaner.
Shut up, Advick.
Look, Doctor, we've no time for your normal lady-related shenanigans.
Oh, alright then, Mr. Passion Killer 2016. Gale, I guess we shall have to simply remain good friends. And if there's time, there are some benefits.
Triboria dead ahead. We'll be landing in moments.
Can't say I care for this jungle moon. Are there many dangerous creatures in these woods, do you think?
The whole place is probably nothing but tree tigers and land sharks, eh, Doctor? Dangerous animals on Triboria? How heroically amusing. No, there aren't any.
Oh, that's a great relief.
Yes, the abundant carnivorous plants have probably eaten them all long ago. Advick, careful. That's a vampire vine you're about to brush against. Doctor, I think I preferred Coat City. The chairs might have all been purchased, there were droppings everywhere, but at least the foliage wasn't trying to eat me.
Well, you two stop whinging. You're worse than Gale. Is this what your universe is like, a lot of whingers? I just need to summon Prince Brian with his ceremonial Triborian horn.
Hey, old Dash! It's really greatly to see your furry mug and no mistake.
Prince Barry of Triboria, the time to strike against Spang has arrived. Prince Velveeta and his dovemen are with us. We need you and your Triborians to join me in the land assault.
Right all then, me duck. Proud Triborian warriors, and my nephew Jeff. You have all stood as men in the ritual of the tree log killing thingy. With the exception of Jeff, who had a note from his mum, and it's quite understandable. I know you are brave or stupid, but frankly either one will do me a treat. It's time to finally pull down Spang's imperial rule and bring peace to all of Pongo.
Everyone on Pongo does love to make speeches.
It is. It's normally your job.
Dash! In the skies! The Imperial Guard war rocket fleet!
Prince Barry and the people of Triboria, for ultimate treason by the order of his almighty divine Spang the Irrelevant, your people have been sentenced to summary execution and the deforestation of your kingdom.
Well, that's a right pain in the ass and no mistake.
There must be something we can do. Doctor, Peckov, think quickly.
I noticed, Dash, you didn't bother asking me. Honestly, if I wasn't about to be disintegrated for the third time today, I might have gotten a tad miffed.
All Imperial war rockets, commence aerial bombardment. Great moons of Pongo! Dash and the Doctor look like they're stuck between a rock and a hard radiation laser. Can anything save Dash's rebellion? Is Triboria about to shift to a charcoal-based economic system? And why won't anyone ever listen to Advick Goose? Discover the answers to these questions in the scintillating and lightly scorched season finale of Doctor WHeasel.
Doctor WHeasel is a Weasel Telly Enterprise production, featuring Randolph Weaseling as Dash Weasel, Quentin Goose as Dr. Wings Peckov, Colin Darrow as Emperor Spang, Brandetta Weaseling as Gail Ardent, Ed T. Johnson as Prince Velveeta, as special guest star Northern Badger as Prince Barry.